Hey everybody. Oh, excuse my voice. Welcome to Mini Tuesday. Uh, it's obviously not Monday, but that's okay. We'll pretend like it's Monday. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I am Louie, and I'm going to be painting for you guys today. And we are going to be painting Admiral EJ1M, one of my favorite minis from the Age of Annihilation set. And I'm very excited to paint. I've actually painted one of these already, so this is going to be my second time painting this character. The other one I did back when I first got it. So anyway, yeah, so we're going to do similar to what I did before, which you wouldn't know because you don't know. All right, so what did I do to prep this mini? So with every miniature that I paint, let me make sure my microphone is actually working. That would probably be something that would be very, very helpful. Okay, it is. Woo! Okay. Let's pop out the chat here. Boom. Popping out. Move it over here. Okay. All right, now we're rocking and rolling. All right, so with every miniature that I paint, I always wash it with warm, mild, soapy water and a toothbrush. The reason that I do that is because sometimes manufacturing with miniatures, they get put into a mold. When they get popped out of the mold, there's some kind of residue left on them. Helps it so that they don't get stuck in the mold. So by giving it a wash, and I say wash as in, scrubbing it clean, I don't know. To me, it just helps the paint stick better. Maybe it doesn't. That's just that's what I think, anyway. Then I primed it in black spray paint. Did a dry brush of white over top of that, and then before the stream, just to kind of speed up the process a little bit, I painted all of the metallic stuff with Pro Aquarel Dark Silver. One of my favorite metallics out there. Many painters will tell you that it is the best paint as far as metallics go. I don't necessarily disagree. So, like I said, everything is painted, the metallic stuff, with that dark silver, and now we're going to go ahead and start getting into some of the other colors. So I want to paint the pants, I think, next. We have a lot of leather straps. I'm going to paint all the leather straps the same color and then change the way the color looks through highlighting. So that's going to be the shoulder straps, the belt, all the things hanging off of the belt, and the bandoliers that go around the side of the chest. The pants, we're probably going to do something along the lines of... I'll probably maybe start with XV88. Plus, it's kind of cool. It's a cool name of a paint to go with the what we're painting right now. I don't know if I like that XV88. It's kind of orangey. It's not really what I'm going for. You'll have to excuse my, I'm kind of nasally because I think I'm coming down with a cold. Shoot. What do I want to do for the pants? I could go with... I like using Steel Legion Drab as the color for the bases. For example, I just finished painting Sir Gilbert, and you can see I've got the base. That's this color right here. It would be a good color for his pants, though. So, you know what? We're just going to use it. And I already have some on my palette, so that's this color right here. You see in the top right of the screen. I don't know how much is on here still. actually a decent amount. All right, so we're just gonna grab the pants here with this color. I hope that everybody had a nice day off. For those that had the day off yesterday, due to the holiday. It's one of the few holidays that I get outside of like the major holidays, so I was able to have the day off with my family. My wife's actually out of town right now, so it's just me and the kids. Which really means it was just me because, they're kids, so they spent the whole time by themselves. I was supposed to play last weekend, not this past weekend, the weekend before, at an event. I wasn't able to go. And then, but then last week, my friend came over and we got 2 games in. Which was good. We played, oh boy, now I'm gonna try and remember. It was 500 points, 500 Delta points, 15 spaces, I think, is what we used. Game 1, I played with a little Morrow army. So it was the Hive Lord Dragon guy. I can't remember his name. They're all like, is it like Sewell or something? Or I don't know them all. The dragon guy, the Morrow dragon, who is not a dragon, surprisingly. I find that interesting. He's a Hive Lord. Anyway, I ran him. I think it's May Berksaw. I believe. I think I know that one. That's the guy on the horse with the big giant cannon. So them 2 with 3 squads of stingers and oh boy, what was the other thing that I put on there? Oh, the orc death chasers, is that what they're called? I ran one of them. To fill points, and there was a little bit of synergy there. I ended up losing that game to, what was it, 3 Roman squads, Marcus, Swarm Raylan, and Valgard. I think it's Vanguard. The Minotaur dude, who is just a beast. So yeah, I lost that game pretty miserably. And then game 2, I played Bears. So I played the Paladins, the new Harpoon Bears, the new Knight Primus, who is a monster. Such a cool, like, yeah. We had a lot of fun with him. Maybe, competitively he won't be great. I don't know, because I don't know that much about competitive stuff, but man, he was super fun. And then instead of running Irene, I ran. What is his name? The Scottish guy. Alice. I don't know. Something like that. Malistar. I don't know. I can't remember his name. Sorry, I'm still learning names. Um, I won that game pretty handsomely. The Bears are just. They can be very, very tanky. All right, I like that color for the pants. Glad we went with that. Good job, everybody. All right, let's grab all the leather bits now. So I'm gonna use. Ooh. Alistair McDirk. There we go. Alistair. What did I say? I don't know what I said. That was close. He's great. That guy is really good. With the paladins, that's a lot of fun. I got to be honest with you. Oh, and what did I play against? I should probably say that next, huh? Um what did I play against? What did he play? Oh, he played Q9 and Rats. Q9 what was it? 3 squads of rats. 3 squads of rats. Q9, Isamu, and Marku. Uh, and my Bears were able to beat him pretty handsomely. Because Knight Primus, the new bear coming in the February wave, he straight up just does a damage to a squad thing that he's adjacent to, like a squad figure that he's adjacent to. So he would just run up and, like, you know, crush the rats, and there's nothing the rats can do about it because they're not rolling defense against that damage. So he's going to pop one automatically and then swing at another one, probably pop it, which is going to give you a scatter, but I mean, you just got 2 and 1, you know? So he's going to take out 2 every time when he's swinging. So you can't really keep him in check for long. And then, of course, the paladins are just super good and fun. And Irene is too. I like playing Irene. Normally I do play Irene full bear list, but I wanted to try Alistair McDirk because I had not played with him before. And boy, oh boy, am I glad that I did. Because he was a lot of fun. This is Rhinox Hide. I don't know if I said that. Pretty sure I did. But in case I didn't. is an event this weekend close by that I'm signed up to go to, hoping that I can make that. I've not decided on a list. If anybody in the chat wants to help me make a list, that might be kind of fun. While we're sitting here painting. So it's what are we playing? 450 Delta. No custom. I can't remember the figure limit, but 450 Delta basically. I can't remember the figure limit off the top of my head now, and I don't know what to play. Still so many units that I have not played or had the chance to have fun with. So really open to anything. I'm in the process now of painting up Gilbert and 4 squads of knights, and those will be done in time. I could do something like that. I don't know if the rest of I don't know if the veterans will be like, ugh, freaking knights. Everybody always plays knights. I've never played knights. Don't hurt me. I also don't necessarily want to just take the most powerful thing either. I did that once and I felt bad. Second event I ever went to, not even experienced really with HeroScape. So the second event I ever went to, I ended up winning because I took Q9 and rats. And it was classic. So I had like 3 squads of rats, Q9 and Raylan. Regular Raylan, like version 1 Raylan. So I had a really, really good list, and I ended up winning. The last game, or one of the last games, was very close. So I didn't wipe the floor, I guess, with every single person. But that one game that was really, really close, I think that's like one of the stronger players in our area. And that's actually who I'm painting this mini for right here. So shout out to Nico if you're watching, or whenever you watch this, if you do. It was a really good game. I thought I actually got tilted early because he was able to take Q9 out pretty quick. Oh, I also had Cayman too. I mean, I don't remember the full story now, but it was fun. Anyway. So yeah, so I'm not looking to necessarily bring although it's Delta, right? So it's supposed to be a lot more balanced. Like I said, the game that I did, or the event that I did go to, was classic, and I guess I didn't mean to, but I took advantage of that because new player, I wanted to try and do well. They say if you can't win with the strongest thing in the game, then you need to work on probably your fundamentals and stuff. I think I got. Obviously, I still have a lot to learn. but our community, like our local community, is it's pretty active, and I think we have some really good players in our group, and very knowledgeable players in our group, and so I try and just soak in what they say and ask a lot of questions, and not like I'm gonna go to like ScapeCon and be like, you know, a championship player or anything like that, but you know, if I can win a game, a few games here and there, that's always fun. Sorry, I just realized I was like way off screen. Hindsight being what it is, I probably would have used a speed paint or a contrast paint on the leather parts. Blocking these in is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to. I could do that with the cape too, if I wanted to. Should I? I might. I might contrast or speed paint the cape and the shoulders, get the base coat down, and then highlight from there. That's probably what I'll do. Because what I really want to accomplish on this stream is showing off more of like how I do more detailing stuff, as opposed to just watching me fill in colors, like in you know what I mean. Just watching me put in these base colors isn't very exciting. I think like the detailing part is the exciting part. The problem with me doing the contrast paint is I'm not going to do the contrast paint. Sorry. So let's do the cape next. I'm going to use... Oh, man. Do I want to... Huh. Yeah. This is Xeris purple. I don't know. You can use any purple you want. This is just the purple I'm going with for this. Because once I put a wash on it, it's gonna... It's gonna darken it up. Yeah, so let me know what you would. What would be your go-to list if you were going to a tournament for 450 Delta? I really wish that I could just play the music that I'm listening to, but YouTube will not let me play music for some reason. Well, I know the reason. I just. Whew! Man down. Man down. Robot down. Putting the camera so close to the Mini is proving to be quite the challenge. Sorry, I know that the angle is not that great, probably. I just have to get on the top here. There we go. Well, incoming sneeze. Gesundheit. Thank you. Alright, here we go on that purple. The shoulder pads there I'm going to do in green. I'm going camo green from Pro Acryl. Running out of spots to put paint on my palette here. I've only been able to use Admiral EJ1M once. And I really enjoyed him. We got like a Joker vibe going on here. Getting hung on the... I like using these microfiber cloths instead of paper towels, but it's not without its complications. One of which is getting snagged on the bottom of my maybe I'll try this. See if that helps. I really like pirates. I really hope that my wish list for upcoming releases um, would be some kind of uh, common squad for pirates. That would be my number one ask. So now this color here, Pro Acryl Bronze, this has been like my go-to metallic paint for a lot of different purposes. It used to be Retributor Armor, and it's not anymore. It's definitely this bronze. At least that's I like it. It's pleasing to my eye. He's got like these pistons in the front of his legs. And he's got the pistons on the backside too. We're gonna make them this bronze color. But once you put like a shade on it, it doesn't even look like bronze like it's a really cool color. It just seems to give like good results in different styles. Just using different color shades. Like it doesn't even take a lot of effort. She got the pistons in the front and the back. Then we're gonna use this for the belt buckle. Get the buckle here on this. And the buckle here on this. to figure out. I'm gonna have to look into the playing music thing. I feel bad when I'm like, no one's in the chat, and then I just get zoned out, you know. I find that when you're painting something like this, where there is a lot of things that could potentially be metallic, I don't like using too many different colors, I guess. So like this, we're just doing the silver and then that bronze color, which is going to also act as gold. My wet palette is apparently not wet enough underneath. I don't really know what's going on because it's like, see that? It's like bubbling over. Ugh. I'll switch it out while the shade is drying. Alright, the obvious choice here for shade is Null Oil. You could, if you really wanted to, you could use like 3 different colors here. You could do like a purple, a brown, and a black. But I'm going all black. I'm being pretty liberal with this. And that's mostly because of the metallic. We can brighten everything else up later. It's a big model too, so I'm trying to be fast because you really don't want it to. You want it to dry all at the same time. You don't really want it to dry in bits. I put a lot there in between this spot, in between the cape and the arms. That's going to be a real dark shadow. Alright, now I'm going to go around and just soak up. Just looking for like excessive pooling in spots where I don't necessarily want. dry for a minute. And while we let that dry, we'll, I guess we'll replace the palette stuff. I really don't understand what the heck happened there. I use these, I put coins in the corners. It's supposed to help the curling. I don't know why it doesn't. I think it just means that the paper's not wet enough. Another good tool to have in your arsenal of painting things is one of these bottles. You see them a lot with like tattoo artists and stuff, or at least that's where I've seen them. But it just lets me, put water where I need water. See how, like, as soon as I put it on there, it just immediately starts curling. That's why I use the coins for. There we go. Palette refreshed. We'll go in the same direction that we did when we started. So we'll start with the pants and then we'll do the leather. So we'll do it in the order. Just give it another minute to dry a little bit. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. All right. We may need to not do the pants just yet. Maybe we'll go do that bronze. Now we're just gonna like bring the original colors back up to the surface, leaving the recesses alone. change the color of that. I might change the color of this little grenade thing. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want it to be. Although it looks good right now. I'm gonna grab Lead Bilcher, start working on some of that silver. I gotta move this up. My light. like actually move the dang brush around. Highlighting the silver is probably the longest. Well, it's definitely the longest highlight just because it's the most surface area. I don't know. I might paint all this in, honestly. looks cool. Pretty happy with that. Getting some more lead belcher on my palette. Like falling out of my chair. Excuse me. How we doing out there? I know I'm not talking a lot. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm still waiting on everybody's opinions on what I should play this weekend. I got a bunch of printed orcs, but those won't be ready. They won't be based and ready. Excuse me. think all the metallic looks pretty good. Start working on the pants now. Go back to our. Is that what we used? Did we use Steel Legion? I think we did. Which is weird because I even said to myself at the beginning, I was like, I'm not gonna use that. I was like, I'm gonna use something else. But happy with the pants, so we can move on now to probably all the leather. That'll be a quick process. Usually with leather, my go-to is Rhinox hide, Mournfang brown. Sorry, I gotta fix my chair. Yeah, Mournfang brown, Rhinox hide. That's a good combo. I'm just going to take this off of this thing. I'm getting frustrated with the camera angle and the light, trying to get the what kind of music does everybody listen to? I'm primarily a metalhead. Right now I'm listening to Bring Me the Horizon in my headphones. Definitely wouldn't be able to play play that on the stream, even if I could have music. Definitely wouldn't be that. I ended up doing, like, this is not how I really wanted this shoulder pad to look. Or these straps. I gotta. Need a little more. gonna go back and get some. Oh wait, I was gonna get some Rhino. Hold on. Hold on. Some Rhinox hide. I just want to reapply to those shoulders. Those shoulder straps. I keep saying shoulders. Like shoulder straps, I guess. Alright. Go back to green. If you remember, our green is camo green from Pro Acryl. Now, remembering back this color, I didn't really like how bright it was, I guess. What I was trying to go for was much more of a, like an OD green, but that didn't end up working out. So, so it's a little brighter than I wanted it. So, what that means is for the highlights, I'm not going to. I'm just going to do like edge highlighting basically. thing we have left to highlight is the cape. Oh, well, we don't want him falling over. This is that Xerius purple. That's the purple that I chose for the cape. I'm gonna have to ask my friend who I'm painting this for what he wants me to do with the base. I don't. That's not something that we really talked about. Now that I think about it. Trey said, looking nice. My kiddo already claimed this model to paint. Yeah, your kid chose well. This is, this is definitely one of the best sculpts from the set, in my opinion. And I like all of them, but this one is definitely one of my favorites. I don't know what my favorite is. What was my favorite thing to paint from the... Durham, maybe? We have to buy extra models. Wrapping up the Kyrie. Tired of wings, yeah. At least the wings, like... At least for the most part, they're all different style wings, right? You have, like, the bone wings, the feathery wing. Like, aside from... I mean, 2 of the Kyrie have similar wings, but the rest have all pretty different. Which makes it a little bit more manageable. Excuse me. I might do one more highlight on the cape and then call him good. I'm gonna leave the base as is. Like I said, the person who I'm painting this for, I didn't ask. Grabbing, what is this? Gene Stealer purple. Just the lighter purple than the, let's do some very quick edge highlights here. Are you on Renegade Discord? I am on Renegade Discord. I haven't really posted a lot, but I can certainly make a post in the painting channel. Also, if you have Instagram, my handle's right there in the top right. I post all of my HeroScape paint jobs and other nerdy stuff over there. So you can go check out my Instagram if you have Instagram. I know not everyone does. I'm still Still learning Discord. Oh Lord, not Citadel. Haven't used the lids. Went clear. Used since the lids. Oh, since the lids went clear. I I don't remember what I said or what I was talking about. That's definitely not what I was trying to go for there. I like Citadel. I usually repot mine so that I don't have that issue. I don't have them all in pots yet, but I like the new. I like everything. I guess I have all of the things. There we go. It's a little better. 2 just got back in. Kiddo 9 escape. Did tons of table pop back in the day. What kind of games do you guys play? Or have you guys played? I mean, aside from Heroescape, obviously. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm overall I'm pretty happy with the cape. Could use some more work, but sometimes when you're painting miniatures, you get to a point where you're like, man, if I really want to stop now because I don't want to I don't want to screw it up, you know. I am gonna paint the base real quick. I can't do I can't do magic. I love TCGs. I'm in. I have my toes in almost every TCG out there except Magic. I always joke with Magic players. I always say, you must pick Magic because you've never played anything else. All in fun, of course. I definitely don't pick on anybody that plays Magic. In my opinion, the number one TCG to play, and play only is what I'm saying here. The collecting and the reselling is definitely not the game for that hobby. But for the game itself, the best game is Digimon. And I have played them all. I've played every TCG except Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never, ever, ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! I've like watched videos and stuff, and I just don't get it. It's too. It's not my thing. Digimon is just so unique and fair. It just feels like a very fair system. The meta's wide open. But I also understand, like, I like Commander a lot. I just can never find anybody to play Commander. And my Commander decks are extremely casual, and finding people that want to play casual Magic has been difficult. Well, there he is. My assumption is that the base will not stay that color. Gundam, yes. Keyforge is good. Yeah, Keyforge is great. Um, Digimon, obviously my favorite. Gundam, I'm excited about. However, I'll put an asterisk on that. My problem with Gundam is that it's made by Bandai. And while Bandai makes the most beautiful cards in all of TCG, in my opinion, they're terrible with distribution. They completely jacked up the One Piece launch. Really, really bad. Really bad. And they continue to struggle to keep One Piece in players' hands, and they have now started struggling to get Digimon into players' hands. And so with Gundam coming out, I worry that it'll be really difficult to get cards, um, because the game is going to be extremely popular. And I worry that, like, the aftermarket's going to be crazy because of the popularity of the game, and then their other games will keep struggling because their attention is so split between. They got what? They got Digimon, right? They have One Piece. They have two different Dragon Ball games. They have Fusion World and Masters. They have Union Arena, which I don't think is going to last very long because it's not selling very well. They have Battle Spirit Sagas, which I also don't think is going to last too much longer if it hasn't already left. And now they're talking about doing a Gundam game. I'm all about, capitalism, but maybe make sure that you can produce the games the correct way. But we don't have to worry about that with HeroScape, right? A desert base would look cool. Like I said, I'm going to have to ask. But that's it. We're going to call that good right there. We're a few minutes past 9. I apologize for keeping everybody. It was great to chat with the chat. This is Admiral EJ1M. This is HeroScape. I am Louie. Thank you for coming and hanging out. If you haven't pre-ordered your April stuff yet, go pre-order because you get Major Q911 as a free pre-order bonus, so make sure you go and check that out. Also, don't forget that there are a ton of free scenarios from Renegade over on their website for HeroScape. They are fun. I have played 2 of them. They're great. And that's it from me. All right. Make sure you take care of yourself, take care of each other, play your games, paint your miniatures, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye.